lunchroom monitors will have to open it for them. Alright, so let me stir it. It is thick. Okay, now, let me be honest with you. I have a backup in case I hate this because I'm not so sure. I'm really not. My daughter had this one time several years ago and she did not like it. So, here we go. It's not bad. There's actual pieces of chocolate in here. It's pretty good. So I won't need to eat my backup. Yeah, my backup is Yoplait Light in strawberry. I'm just putting that aside. The reason I wanted to eat this one was because of the glass container. That's the only reason. It's pretty good. They have a lot of flavors. Some of the flavors went up to like 270 calories. I think they had some like caramel ones and some ones that were actually chocolate flavored yogurt. And then they had the ones that have the fruit on the bottom that you have to mix together. Like this one was blended. I just stirred it for the heck of it. Now I got this new app. It's not new to the world, I don't think, but it's new to me. It checks all your food and tells you whether or not the food is healthy. Like, it could be bad, poor, fair, good, or excellent. Almost everything is like poor or bad. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna check this yogurt in a moment. additives. There are 2 additives with limited risk: locust bean gum and pectin. So limited risk, not terrible. Okay, and there is too much saturated fat, 7 grams, a bit too fatty. Okay, that's impressive. Now let's check the other one. Okay, so this was 51. Let's see what this one gets. 49 out of 100, and that fell into the poor category, so just 2 points lower, and it is poor. Okay, let's find out what's so bad about it. Okay, here's the problem. It has some of the high-risk additives. There are 6 additives to avoid. 4 hazardous ones. The hazardous ones are Allura Red AC food coloring, tricalcium phosphate, acesulfame K, sucralose, and then it has 2 additives that are risk-free: oxidized starch and citric acid. So you could press on each of those and find out what's bad about them. Let me press on sucralose. Sucralose is an intense artificial sweetener. A number of studies suggest an adverse impact of sucralose on blood glucose levels, insulin sensitivity, and the amount of food consumed. In addition to INSERM studies in 2022 suggested an association between the overall consumption of sweeteners and an increased risk of cancer and cardiovascular disease. Okay. So, in truth, they're pretty close in number, but the other one has a lot more bad additives. But it has a lot less calories. That only has 80 calories and it says 210. But this is good. I am enjoying it. I'm trying to scrape up every last bit. But that's it, there is no more. I just put the spoon down on the lid. And I'll tap on it a bit. Because I want to make the video longer. That's the truth. Have you guys ever had this yogurt? And if so, what is your opinion? Oh, here's a funny story. So, when I bought this for my daughter years ago, I had shown the empty glass in a going through empties video, and I said she didn't like it. She said it was too creamy. She never has the whole milk type of yogurt, and she was probably like 15 or maybe 16 years old. So whatever, it wasn't a big conversation. I just moved on to the next product. And somebody, I remember who, commented, she thought it was too creamy. What do you feed your kids? Like, that was pretty much the comment. Like saying, why should somebody think something is too creamy? Like, isn't that a good thing? I don't even know what they were getting at, but yeah, it was funny. Like, no, I wasn't offended or anything by it. And if you're still out there, which I doubt it, but if you are, hey there. He was a British teenager at the time. So yeah, for some reason I remember that. Maybe in England you guys eat a lot of whole milk yogurt. my son, totally separate. She went in for a school trip. I mean, they all met, like, in the city. They didn't, like, take a school bus there, you know what I mean? They all met in the city to, take a tour of a certain designer's, office building. Like a well-known clothing designer. I don't know if I should say the name, so I just won't. But you've all heard of this designer. So she went in to tour that, and because she's a fashion merchandising major. So, yeah. She sent me a picture of herself sitting in Bryant Park, eating outside at a table with some other girls. And she said something like, Girls' Day at Bryant Park, something like that. And she had in front of her a can of Diet Coke. And I said, well, what are you eating other than Diet Coke? She never answered me. That doesn't mean anything. She probably, got distracted. Now, it's interesting that they were able to sit outside and eat. I know she didn't even bring any kind of jacket. She was just wearing like a lightweight sweater and jeans and boots. And it is November. Today is November 8th. And it's like 70 degrees out. Yesterday it was even warmer. Like, we've been having such a warm fall. And I know people talk about this stuff all the time, year after year. People exclaim about, wow, what a weird, whatever season. And they forget that the year before it was just like that. But I think this is an exceptional situation. I mean, I know we have had Halloweens in the past that have been hot, but that was like a one-day thing. Here it seems like it's just been staying summer-like for so long. I don't know if it's the same if you live up north, like in Michigan or a.m.